Hello, welcome to MoreBikes.co.uk. We are here with a Garage Essentials video looking at all the essential things that you might need for your garage. Could have said that a bit better. Anyway, first things first is a paddock stand. Mikko will take you through this one.
This is a basic paddock stand. It comes in two pieces. You just bolt it together and hey presto, you've got a paddock stand. Basic thing you need for working on your motorcycle, you just stick these bits under the swing arm or the bobbins and lift it up, so you got the rear wheel up in the air, you're able to work on it, bike steady, job's a good one. This one comes from Gear Gremlin and it cost you £55 and dead easy to put together, dead easy to use, we like it.
Really is quite an essential thing for the garage, for anything you need to do in the garage actually, it's worth pointing out. If you're going to be working on the bike with a paddock stand and the knee's a bit trick or for whatever reason you want to be a bit more comfortable, then try one of these, a Seat Buddy. Yep. I never thought I'd be trying to sell you a Seat Buddy, but it's very good, £24.99, made of hard washable plastic, thermoplastic on there. What we like about this is it's on wheels, comes as one piece, it's got little channels around the side so you can put bits in there, screwdrivers, nuts, bolts, washers, biscuits if you're so inclined.
Oh, biscuits go in here.
Biscuits go in the top, nicely done. So biscuits go in there, and that's the little Seat Buddy.
And then, oil draining pan. Does exactly what it says on tin. You stick it under the bike when you're changing the oil. Drip, drip, drip in here, and it's got a bit of a, almost like a nozzle there, so you can pour it out and get rid of it responsibly.
Rather than having to cut down an oil bottle thing.
Yeah, it just makes the whole job easier.
Just get one of those, definitely. If you've been working on the bike and you need an oil pan, you'll need an oil filter wrench. One of these is £7.99. It's just a standard wrench front, oil filter. Put the connector on, onto the filter, turn it, off it comes, dead easy. Saves you a lot of skinned knuckles, a lot of faff.
And, talking about nuts and bolts, this one is a magnetic nuts and bolts tray. So, all your nuts and bolts, you can throw them here or you can put this under the bike and as they drop, they will, with a bit of luck, drop in here. They're not going to go flying all over the place and you have them all in one place. Dead easy. Might
sound like the absolute biggest nonsense thing that you can buy, but it's probably one of the best things you can buy to work on your bike because you can actually throw the nuts and bolts near it and they will go into there and it just saves you all the faff of going searching for nuts and bolts on the garage floor.
And if you've ever worked on your bike, you know that the nuts and bolts will be flying about all over the garage and you will be trying to find that one nut or bolt that you can't replace.
Absolutely, and they'll stick to a bench. That's the nice thing, these magnetic holders here from Gear Gremlin, they'll put on the bench as well, so dead easy to sight or onto a frame if you've got a steel frame, onto a swing arm or something like that. So really, really recommended. Another thing that's really recommended, is this. Gear Gremlin call this the universal funnel. We call it a funnel, but it's very handy to have a funnel when you're working in your garage. An essential bit of kit. Again, might seem like a lot of faff. Professionals use funnels for a reason. Get one, you won't regret it. And dead easy to wash through as well, made out of this tough plastic. But in particular, the colour scheme is very good because you can see all the fluid that's in here. That's why it's brightly coloured. And look in, you can see exactly what you've got going into the bike and how much you've got left to go into the bike. An essential part of the garage makeup.
And a stirrup pump. Basically, foot on the pump, hand on the pump, 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 pump. Comes with different nozzles for your push bike, your football, your motorcycle, of course. You've got the gauge there, so you know exactly how much air you're putting in. Very nice and light. 23 quid. We like this.
You should always keep well on top of your tyre pressures, of course, with your motorcycle. And you can pump anything up, like you say, can't you? Inflatable friends and all sorts. Next thing might seem a bit like Granny in the Garden essentials, but don't dismiss the benefit of knee pads for working in the garage. You've got your Seat Buddy, that's fine, but when you want to get down and dirty on your knees in the garage, get a set of knee pads. Comfortable, easy to use, saves the knees of your jeans, or if you're working in shorts on a hot day, or for whatever reason you're not wearing jeans in the garage, saves the skin on your knees as well. But get a pair of these and you won't go far wrong.
Cool. And then, once you're done with your bike and you just want to leave it in the garage for a bit, this intelligent battery charger will keep the battery charged up. You can plug it in, leave it there for days on end. It'll automatically detect the amount of power in the battery and it will top it up as needed, and it'll just charge, keep it all powered up, make sure that if there's any damage to the battery, it indicates that as well. So it just makes life easier. 66 quid this one.
Very easy. That the mount, the charger mounts onto the wall and you leave a lead on the battery of the motorcycle. So you just come in, plug in your connector. You don't even have to faff about under the tank or under the seat or anything to get to the battery.
Dead easy.
Plug it in, dead easy. It's all about making life easy. Last thing to show you, don't forget this either. We've talked about your bottom with the seat buddy, your knees with the pads for your bare skin knees. But should you take some skin off or you need some essential medical attention pretty quickly for whatever's bleeding, medical first aid kit. Keep one of these in the garage just on the shelf. They seem like the biggest waste of money right up until the point where you need one. And then they are the best thing you've ever bought. Take my word for it. And this is the Gear Gremlin first aid kit, specifically made for the sort of injury that you're likely to get in the garage.
I think that's everything, Tony.
Pretty much,
it.
mate.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. This is all from us for now, but stay tuned for more on MoreBikes.co.uk.